please give me another chance. And
But you begged me when you were here before.
Yes,
You stood there and did just what you're doing right now. Good morning, you're Antoine Deal?
yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Deal, you were previously in court and entered pleas of true to counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. On probation for the second-degree felony offense of burglary of a habitation, placed on probation. I think the dates in this updated report are, I must be wrong. It says on May 8th, 2025, he met with the high needs officer for the initial visit. Should that be May 2024?
Yes.
Okay, all right, just want to make sure. So, placed on probation back in April of 2024 for that offense. The allegations, failure to report, failure to work, testing positive, that didn't do the theft prevention class, behind in fees, and behind in restitution. There was no agreement, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Mr. And I've received an updated pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
You have, Judge.
Any additions or corrections to that report?
Nothing from the defense, Judge.
Not from the state, other than Ms. Court has any addition.
Okay.
I would like to hear from.
Thank you, ma'am. Go ahead, Mr. Lewis.
Judge, this situation, from talking with my client as well as members of his family, is definitely one that his substance abuse issue is something that he definitely needs to address. He's willing to, he understands that that's, definitely been in his way as far as definitely trying to complete this probation successfully. I would also like to add to that after speaking with him and with some of his family members that I don't believe he was on any type of mental health or any type of conditions dealing with his probation.
He was
I know it's
high needs.
Because from talking with him, there's definitely some things he has gone through in his past that I think affect him and are triggers for him. And I believe that, if he's able to get that type of help, to help with that, I think that would definitely help with the substance abuse issue. I believe there are vehicles available through community supervision that can address that. He's more than willing to accept that help at this point, understands he needs it. I know it looks like the recommendation in the updated PSI from probation is for ISF. It's something that they would recommend. He's more than willing to comply with that and try to work with that as much as possible. If there is anything that's available that has some type of aftercare or anything, he's more than willing to do that as well. Especially, like I was saying, as far as, any treatment he can get as far as, that would definitely help with some of the traumatic things he's gone through in his past. I think that would definitely help with the substance abuse issue going forward for him, Judge.
Okay, and the recommendation isn't necessarily ISF. It's if I were to continue,
right.
But the recommendation sounds like they've exhausted all efforts that, anyway, Ms. Smolfino?
Judge, I certainly respect all the efforts that Ms. Court has put into this defendant, and I don't ever like to overstep what the recommendation of the probation department is with respect to trying to help a probationer, but my read of it is that it's probably time for revocation, but I certainly would defer to what you all.
Well, it sounds like that's the recommendation of probation as well, really. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I mean,
Can I
sure, go ahead.
please speak? I have made a lot of mistakes in my life. I really have. But I beg you, Your Honor, please give me another chance. And
But you begged me when you were here before.
Yes, ma'am. And I got out, and the second day I was back on the streets. I did not have a plan for my life outside of just getting free. I met with the ASAP team, and they really gave me a lot of inspiration, a lot of hope, so that I can change my life. Granted, Ms. Court has done an amazing job as my supervisor, and I apologize to her profusely, but I am not someone who wants to waste away in a jail cell.
Well,
I am someone
so
who wants to.
here's the thing, Mr. Deal. when I looked back at your original pre-sentence report,
Yes, ma'am.
there wasn't an agreement in that case. It was a cap. And the reason for that cap is because you already have felony criminal history.
Yes, ma'am.
You've already had 2 felony probations that were both revoked.
Yes.
And then I gave you probation again because you stood there and did just what you're doing right now. You saying the words,
Please.
you
give me-
stop.
Yes,
You need
ma'am.
to stop because it's not going to get any better.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
By what you can say. I appreciate that you probably would like to do what you're saying,
Yes, ma'am.
but you've been given every opportunity. Probation's worked with you. Again, those felony probation revocations, one was in 19, one was in 2021. It's not like they were a long time ago. You've been given every opportunity on probations now 3 times. 3 times. And she worked with, when I'm reading through this pre-sentence report, Ms. Core tried to contact you. She tried to
I didn't
reschedule.
have a phone. I was just texting her. I was homeless. I have been homeless a lot of my life.
But that's what probation's for, is to help you. You have to go to probation. You can't keep using those things as an excuse.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 6 freely and voluntarily.
Yes, ma'am.
Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, find you guilty of burglary of a habitation.
Yes, ma'am.
Going to sentence you to a term of 5 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification. I need you to sign that with Mr. Lewis. It shows that this was not an agreement, so you do have some limited rights to appeal. I'm also handing you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read that written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk to Mr. Lewis.
Yes, ma'am.
I understand this isn't what you want. Take advantage of it, and when you get out, take advantage of opportunities in the community, because there are some that can help you.
Thank you.
All right? You
And
go
I
back
wanna
with
say one last thing to you, Judge. I will change my life.
I hope so,
I
for
will.
you.
For me.
Yeah, I hope so. I really
Yes, ma'am.
truly do.
Yes,
All right, sign that document, please, sir. Good morning, you're Brian Herrera Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Gonzalez, did you get someone hired?
Yes, ma'am. I hired Benjamin Jeffers.
Okay, is he supposed to be here this morning?
Yes. Well, he sent you. I think he sent something to them. Like the email.
When did you hire him?
Late afternoon on Friday.
Okay,
The 29th.
it probably hasn't come through yet. I don't see it, but sometimes when they send something on Friday, it doesn't get through the whole system by now. So let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and have you fill out a reset for about 30 days. Make sure you take that to Mr. Jeffries. And
Okay.
between now and then, he'll probably get a different court date. But unless you get a different court date from him, come on the date that you've got.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there, Ms. Malfino, did you have something?
No, I just wanted to check on something.
Okay.
This is a case that transferred to me from CDC. I believe I've got the co-defendant and now
Okay,
Tim, if I caught the name correctly. I
okay.
just wanted to-
Thank you, ma'am. So, did you hear all that? It's just up in front of the clerk. He said he's already hired him, but it was Friday afternoon, so I don't see anything. Good morning, sir. Are you Travis Hingston?
Yes.
And Mr. Hingston, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 1180. You're charged with the 3rd-degree felony offense of tampering or fabricating physical evidence from August 28th of 2024. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Right. So when you're in custody, we automatically give you a court-appointed lawyer. Now that you've bonded out, I expect you to try to hire your own. So what I'm going to do is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to hire someone. If you get someone hired before that next court date, bring the reset notice and to that lawyer, they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me the names of the lawyers you've talked to when you come back, so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss what your options are. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, and it looks like you also have 2 prior felony convictions on your indictment, which obviously makes this a whole lot more serious. It means you would be considered a habitual offender potentially with a minimum 25 years in prison punishment up to 99 years or life. So it's very important you get someone hired. Are you chewing gum? Please don't chew gum when you come back next time. All right, step in front of the clerk. Good morning. Are you Terrence Jenkins?
Yes.
And Mr. Jenkins, this is your initial appearance and cause number 26 DCCR 0512. You're charged with a 2nd-degree felony offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and that's from March 5th of 2026. And since you've made bond, did you have an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I contact Franklin Law Firm and Parker's. They gave me the estimate price, but when I got arrested, I kind of lost my job. So I found a new job. I'm supposed to get on schedule this week, so I can kind of see where it goes from there.
Okay, perfect. So what I'll do is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire a lawyer and also obviously save up some money. If you get someone hired, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do.
Yes.
But if you're unable to before that next court date, start talking to more. Talk to at least 3 others. Bring me those names so I know you're trying. They all charge different amounts, different payment plans. And then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that order, and you would go back to jail. You understand?
Yes.
All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice.